This place is known as Jata tirtham, or in Tamil, Jata tirtham. It's in the booklet that I have, which describes the principal sites of Rameshvaram. It's stated that this is called Jada tirtham. It's written with a D because in Tamil it's all the ta, da, and da, they're all mixed into one, is it? All 8 of these sounds.
No. Tha and da. Tha, da, one. Tha, da, one.
Mm-hmm. So they say that this is from, in Sanskritam would be jatam, which means the matted hair, just like the Sadhu Maharaj has got long jata. I think this is maybe 30 years more. 50 years jatam. 30 years jatam. So Ramchandra Bhagavan, when he went to the forest for the Vanavas, so like the rishis in the forest, he made his hair into jata. You have to put there's some sap comes from a tree, and you put that and it becomes like that. Otherwise it'll just fall off and it won't mat. It won't become like this. So he did that, and when he came back from Lanka, he washed his jata in this water at this place. Now that's what's written in that book there, which they have some Puranic reference. But our sadhus here have said that it's named after Jatayu, because you can't tell which. Jatayu is it's a different ta. Jatayu and Jata. It's a different ta, but you can't tell in Tamil. So it's named, according to them, it's named after Jatayu. It could also be Jada, which means dullness or ignorance. If you try to trace it back from Tamil to Sanskrit, it could be like that. But actually that's the reason I wanted to come here. There are so many tirthas. How many? 108 tirthas in Rameshwaram?
Yeah, 56
of which 56 are extant. But not many people come here. Only once every 12 years there's a big mela. Otherwise, apart from the occasional sadhu, even the temple was built here 2 years ago. I would have thought they would have built a Ram temple, but it's Ganesh and Shiva temple. But there's no sign of any pujari on site. Comes and does the puja and goes away. And crows are here. In Kali Yuga there are more crows, less peacocks. So it's not many people come here. In that book, it said that you get by bathing here you get benefits of going to heaven, but that's all of these places, or most of them give a similar benefit. But specifically the reason I wanted to come, it said that by bathing here one is freed of ignorance, and one gains spiritual realization, which they called in that book Advaita. But our understanding of spiritual realization is Advaita. All right, Advaita. I am one with Krishna. I'm not part of this material world. I am one with Him in the sense that I'm of the same spiritual nature. But of course, full realization is Jiva Swarupai Krishna Nityadas. The eternal identity of the Jiva is the to be the eternal servant of Krishna. So I thought it was good to come and bathe here. Now, you may say, well, in Vraja Mandala there are so many kunds where you get more than realization, you get prem by bathing in them. That's true, but the basis, the foundation of prem must be freedom from material desires or disturbed mind and fixed understanding of spiritual knowledge. That's the general procedure the conditioned soul goes to on the path of prema. That he should become free from disturbances of the mind and should have proper understanding of spiritual knowledge. So you may say, well, all that comes from chanting Hare Krishna. That's true. Actually, in one sense, there's no need to do anything else. But we do other things also. We also worship the deity. We also take only Krishna Prasadam. There are so many other things we follow. So these things, they all help. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself visited so many holy places and bathed in so many holy places. Well, of course, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did that, he was purifying the tirthas. The sadhus go to purify the tirthas. Bhavad vidha bhagavatas tirtha bhutang swayam prabho. Tirtha kurvanti tirthani swantastena gata bhrita. When Yudhishthira Maharaj greeted Mahatma Vidur on his return from Tirtha Yatra, he said that Mahatmas of your caliber, they purify the holy places, they make the holy places holy. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was purifying the holy places by visiting them. But at the same time, as part of his Acharya Lila, or showing what it means, showing how others should act, he was thereby encouraging others that yes, you also take bath in these places. It may also be said that, well, just like people, they think I'll get Krishna prem by bathing in Radha Kund, and they come up and then 10 minutes later they're at the lassi stall. So what happened to the Krishna prem? So it also depends on one's attitude in bathing, one's eligibility, and one's seriousness. And it may take time also. Gangara parasha haile paschate pavam, Narottam Das Thakur says, that by the touch of Ganga, and gradually purification takes place. One has to bathe regularly, but darshane pavitra karo eito margun. If one can have the darshan of a sadhu, pure Vaishnava, then immediately can become purified. Of course, again, one's attitude, eligibility, all these factors are there. It's many people see the pure devotee, but they don't get any perceived immediate benefit. So all these factors are there. So nevertheless, this is following in the footsteps of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and it was out of bhakti for Lord Ram and praying for their blessings. We may bathe here, that we may be freed from the dullness and madness of the mind, of the conditioned mind, and gain spiritual realization. So let's do that. We can bathe here. Yeah, have a question?
Yesterday we went to Dhanushkoti, Maharaj. Tell us something, Dhanushkoti.
Dhanushkoti. Yesterday you went to Dhanushkoti. Yeah. You didn't know about it, but you went there. That's what most people do. They just go and they don't know. Then you don't get that much benefit if you don't know. That's the sacred place where the Mahodadhi, which is called the Bay of Bengal in modern language, and the Ratnakara, which means the Indian Ocean, these two seas, they meet. So it's a very holy place. Mostly people think that Kanyakumari is the edge of India because it's the southernmost point, but according to the Puranas, that's the end of India. The Ram Setu, the bridge built under the direction of Lord Ram for going to Lanka, was from there, but that was broken by the bow of Lord Ram after the fight at the request of Vibhishana. So Dhanur means bow, and the name comes from that. That he, with the edge of his bow, he broke that bridge. So it's considered a very holy place. Of course, any place touched by Lord Ram is very holy. It's considered a great place for performing karma kandya activities, shrad, giving cows in charity to brahmanas and so on. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also visited there and took bath. So for us it's Gora Mara Jai Shabasthane Karalo Brahmana Ronge She Shabasthana Herebo Ami Pranay Bhakata Shonge. That we like to visit all the places visited by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We like to visit those places in the association of loving devotees. So he also bathed there. It's the end of the world. You like to put your hand on your mouse. How are you going to get spiritual realization? You have to keep your hand. You should wash your hand. Then you're going to put on your beads. Is it? You're going to open Bhagavad Gita with your contaminated hand. Then it becomes an offense. I'll probably go on saying this throughout my life. Because people, they don't learn basic things. That's why the mother is the first guru. The mother is supposed to teach all these things. But the mothers are too busy these days working in the office and putting on lipstick and all this kind of thing. They don't have time to, and they don't care to teach their children anything except how to become a Rakshasa. Alright, let's go and bathe in the Jata tirtham. Hare Krishna.